Now I'm living with a purpose, I ain't perfect. Allah got me, ain't spend too much time in churches. This from the heart, I ain't spend too much time rehearsing. I was really thinking raw before I purchased. I was really thinking, God, these niggas thirsty. Paranoid around soft niggas, they make me nervous. Clutching a pistol around these clowns, this shit is surface. If you knew my life, you would understand I deserve it. Nobody gave me shit, told me I was worthless. Felt like I was cursed until the day that paper surfaced. It's the reason why me and Beans can relate in person. I'm cut from that cloth, all that talking to get you murdered. I relaxed on that juice, them Percocets be texting me. Plus your bitch keep texting me, I ain't attracted sexually. These niggas selling blow up, got the fiends frustrated, trying to get this dough up. Package on me, ratchet on me, tell me what your life like, cause mine's is real. Everything signed and sealed, my mind on pills. Niggas around on their own mother, they see that time get real. Teddy bears and candle lightings, give your moms the chills, for real. As far as I can remember, I've been a real one. They see that pressure bust pipes, but I don't feel none.
Just like these whack-ass rappers, I can't feel one. You said you wanted the real back when it comes. Pressure's on once again.
Yep, I'm on that type of vibe tonight. That's exactly what I'm on tonight. Because who really than me doing this shit? So I'm giving myself some credit tonight. Exactly. Because what I do is old school shit. No babysitting shit. Remain humble. You're bound to get hit in the game. Just don't fumble. I seen G's drop the ball, straight crumble. What's your life like, homie? Mine's is real. No if, mights, maybes, probably real. With that revolver still, I shot a brother on talk at that revolver still. Know when you fucking with the bully, you involved with real. I put your body somewhere, they won't solve your kill. You need to stop it thinking Matt won't pop it. Have your mom in all black out casket shopping. Yo, what's really good? University of Miami Hurricane football fans, your boy Alonzo 1219, aka Diehard, back in the building. Back in the building, showing my greatness. It is what it is. Because I do this 3, 4, 5 days a week. I do this. All right? So, for all the haters and the doubters out there, do what you do. Do what you do. We talk real Miami Hurricane football over here. None of that BS. That's how we do it over here. Now, let's get into this game tomorrow, man. Let's get into this 3:30 game up in Blacksburg, who's also having a disappointing season. But really hadn't paid too much attention to him. College football talk. You know my number. Call me. Call me. You can call me right now. You want to get in. Call me right now. I ain't down no numbers out. You can call me right now. You want to get in. I see your number. Call it. Call my number. 803-201-0135. You know what I'm saying? So you want to talk, call me. We'll put it in the chat for you. Here you go. Call me. You want to talk? Holler at me. Now, I'm going to get on something I was talking about on Facebook today. There are a lot of things that I'm trying to do. Like I say, me and 786, we have we're doing a football camp in Pork and Bean Projects. Probably March or April. Yo, we need y'all help, man. Serious, man. We need y'all help, man. Like I said, I'm gonna continue to do these videos. I'm gonna continue to do 3, 4, 5 videos a week. And even if I don't get the donations, I get the same donation from the same people. Even if I don't get donations, I'm still gonna take phone calls. People can say I'm still crying or whatever. But I keep telling people, I am not 940 wins. I'm not WQAM. these 2-3 hour chats, man, you know what I'm saying? They're hard and they're draining. You know what I'm saying? And yes, a brother do need help doing stuff I'm trying to do. I hate having to keep reiterating that because people think I'm begging for money or something like that. But I actually do shit. Hey, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I put it in the chat again. I thought college football talk was gonna call in. I put a number in for you, college football talk. I thought he was gonna call in. But I put in the app for you. Besides that though, man, let's get into the Virginia Tech. Let's get into this Virginia Tech thing, man. Let's get into. Would y'all start washing dishes? Y'all start come washing dishes when I get on the chat for real. Can't have kids, man. You see, I ain't been down here all day. Let me see. All right, I put it in there. And people can share it. People can share it for me. Slim Shady, what's going on with you? I see you got the what's going on with you, Slim? What's good with you? Might be my plug over here because I don't think my what's name going to stay charged long with my. So what are we thinking about tomorrow? What is anybody thinking about tomorrow? Me, what I'm looking forward to is I'm looking forward to Nikoski. You know what I'm saying? Getting better. That's what I'm looking for. Nikoski improving, getting better. Same shit, different day. Hey, you sound like me, Slim Shady. And y'all notice he changed his name. He got the name right. Slim Shady Kane, baby. We argue. That's a lot of people be like, man, Slim Shady, y'all be Slim, my brother, man. You can't agree. I don't care. We disagree on everything. That's still my brother, man. That's what it is. You want to disagree on stuff. I don't know if people want, but he's one of the biggest, if not the biggest supporter of this channel. That's why I give him the platform I give him. He can talk shit to me all day long. He support 110% always. So, I mean, he's one of the biggest supporters. I think Cameron gonna get some run too. I'm not gonna say Cage are trash, but I'm off the Cage bandwagon, man. And if you don't like Shady, you'll hate the bars. Give him them bars, Shady. You must be Jamaican. You said fuckery. You must be Jamaican, man. You must be a Ross. We just gonna do a little 7-on-7 camp we just gonna do a little 7-on-7 camp in the Pork and Bean Projects, man. We doing it in the hood. We taking it to the kids, man. Yo, my nephew in right now. What's going on, Kyle? What's good with you? I got something for you. Swing by the house. DJ lost confidence. DJ just lost some confidence, man. I can't call Malik Rozier trash. Dennis, have you ever played college football? Have you ever played college football on that level? I hate that word when you call players trash. Might not be what you like, might not be up to the expectations that you want. But when you make it to that level, you're not trash. When you're a 4-star recruit, you're not trash. That's not what you are. He might not be as good as we want him to be. Might not be Might not deserve to be on the roster right now, but he's not trash. Because he'll be on somebody's college football roster right now. Maybe he's not confident anymore. He'd be surprised the ball come his way. What gets me upset is when I hear people say stuff like that. But as soon as you see that player, just you and that player talking straight up, face to face, you would not call that player trash. You wouldn't do it. If you and him met at the spring game, you wouldn't call him trash. You wouldn't say, Cajun, you trash. You wouldn't say that. The offense, and I tell, stuff like that. I tell Mark Richt to his face. Yep, we too predictable. Our offense is garbage. I tell him that. Hell, like I said yesterday, that's basically what Manny told him. I hope y'all know my Manny for president, Manny for coach, 2023. So, thanks, Miss K. I still use my cup. Y'all notice when I started using my cup, somebody else started using this cup. I still throw shots. I'm from the hip hop era. I still throw shots. Somebody started using a cup because I started using a cup. Y'all go watch now. I still throw shots. Yep. I'm Tupac in this shit. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery. Next year is going to be a great year. I'm predicting a great year for Miami next year. I'm predicting a great year for Miami next year because there's going to be big change coming. There's going to be offensive coordinator, and we're going to have a better offensive coaching staff. I'm predicting a great year for Miami. That's why I'm not upset about this year. I'm predicting a great year for Miami next year. I'm predicting 10 or 11 wins and possibly a playoff berth. That's right, Tupac style. I'm throwing shots. I'm taking shots. Or Biggie Smalls, my boy Biggie Smiles. Who shot you? Separate the weak from the gotcha. Kind of hard to creep in Brooklyn streets. It's on, homie. Fuck all that bickering beef. I can see the sweat trickling down your cheeks. Yep. I'm on that type of time. I would not mind seeing Bobby Petrino as the offensive coordinator, to be honest with you. That would be a great hire, Dennis. As long as Manny Diaz, I have no issue with the defense at all. Nothing. As long as Manny's there, I'm good. If Manny isn't there, I'm afraid. Okay, Mike. Miami doesn't have a top 5 defense. If you only you say that. Only you say that. But I appreciate you saying that. The stats tell you different, though. All right. Yeah, I think Katie Boy. I think that would be cool too, man. I wouldn't mind seeing Petrino as offensive coordinator. I wouldn't mind taking a Big 12 offense, to be honest with you, man. But I love Bob Petrino. I just think that Louisville's a hard school to win at, man. You can't constantly recruit at Louisville. But he was able to win there. He had 2 bad years, man. They fired him. I think he was on a short leash anyway. I don't care what the D line look like next year, man. I just feel like why is he a scumbag? Why is he a scumbag? Because of what he did? That don't make him a scumbag because of what he did. He did what he did, man. I'm not gonna judge another man for what he on that level. Not on that. I can't. I'm serious, I just can't. I don't know what's going on in his personal life for me to judge him on that. He didn't do what Joe Paterno did. He didn't hire the pedophile. That's a scumbag. He didn't hire the pedophile, man. That's scumbag right there. He didn't let pedophiles come to the school and sleep with little boys like Joe Paul did. That's scumbag. Okay, I mean, I don't get into stuff like that, man, because I don't know what was going on in that man's personal life. I have no idea what was going on in his personal life. I can go with that too, man. But if you get an opportunity to hire if you get an opportunity to hire Bobby Petrino, you if he wants to come and you can get him at a good price, you take him. I don't like Stacey Sears' attitude. I don't know if he's a bad offensive line coach because I don't like the offense. I judge everything around the play calling, and the play calling is horrendous. But I don't like Stacey Sears' attitude. I want him going too. I think he has a horrible attitude. And I'm the first one pointed that out to y'all too. Y'all don't remember when he did the interview, and I told everybody to go look at the interview. What do you think about the game tomorrow? What do we think about the game tomorrow, man? What are you guys looking forward to in the game tomorrow? I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Jeff Thomas, and I'm looking forward to all those receivers. Not just Jeff. I'm looking for all the receivers to have a big game. I'm also looking forward to seeing if Mark Richt decides to spread the field, run a little bit of spread for Perry. I'm also looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing that. To see if he'll do that. Now, so I'm trying to see if he's going to do that. Now, give me a dot. Give me a block, a charger. But I got to be one right here somewhere. You don't have an extra one in it? Yeah, give me that and plug it into the wall for me. Because it's not charging this computer like that. Don't plug it over there because I don't want no. Just plug it into the wall behind the couch. I gotta get my phone charged up so people can call in. Yeah.
Why you just show the charger something? Okay, sure.
So yeah, I'm looking to see if Mark Richt really if he's gonna spread the field out a little bit and let Nikoski loose a little bit. I do care if they win. I do care how they win. I believe I want to see some progress because I mean Rick has already lost that position and he's already lost a locker room, but I still think he can. As much as I don't like him, I still think he can earn some respect back. No RPO, please, no RPO. How you know he can't read defense? You can't read. How you know he can't read defense? Oh my gosh, people like you really getting to me, man. How you know he can't read defense? Have you been in the quarterback room with him to know he can't read? He read enough defense to break every record, every Dante Culpepper record in high school. How you know he can't read defense? Brad Kaya couldn't read defense behind that offensive scheme. Oh my gosh. Oh, people like them give you a brain aneurysm in the track. You can't read defenses. You can't punctuate correctly. Always saying something about somebody. I don't know nothing. Don't know what that boy listening to what everybody else say instead of just you cannot sit back and sit here and watch a game on TV and not go back and see if he can read the defense. You don't know what that play was called for. I would love to see the O-line not get any penalties. What's going on, Jess? Love you, baby girl. What's good with you? There you go. PMR can't read defenses. That's what I'm talking about. I'd love to see the offensive line get 0 penalties tomorrow. That's not going to happen. All right, what's the over-under on that? Everybody want to put $1 in the chat, the over-under on whether or not the O-line gets no penalties tomorrow. I think they're getting penalties just to get Stacey Sears fired. Go Duke. I don't know. I don't know what that means. 3.5. 3.5. Hey, that's high. Goodness gracious. You saying 3.5 penalties tomorrow? Goodness gracious. That's bad. God, Kurt, come on, man. 3 false stars and 2 0. We got a chop block last game, too, now. We got a chop block. That was 15 yards. That was 15 yards last game, man. It went from 1 to 23. I told y'all I don't believe the hype. But what about tomorrow? Do y'all think we can beat this mediocre vision? There you go. Patrick put 34-21 Miami. I can't even get mad at that. Did we have 6 false starts, Ariel? For real? 6? God dang. Porter. No. I don't want Kelly Bryant. Why would I want Kelly Bryant? I'm good with what I got. I don't want Kelly Bryant at all. Don't want, nor do we need him. Don't want him, nor do we need him at all. I can tell you this here, right? I can tell you this here, right? I can tell the season is over with. You know how I can tell the season is over with? Because we only got 84 people in the chat. That's how I can tell the season's over with. Because usually the night before the game, we got a lot of people in it. We got 84 in, so I can tell the people have given up on the season as well. Which I can't give up on the season. I can't give up on the kids, but you know, shit happens, man. It's not the year that we wanted to have. Thank you. Tell them just to donate $10. How about that? Just donate $10. I don't know who the offensive coordinator is gonna be. There's so many names floating out there, but I know there's gonna be one. I know that John Rick's gonna be fired. I know that Stacey Sears is gonna be fired. I know that Thomas Brown's more likely gonna be fired. Besides that, man, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not ready to give up on the season yet. Not ready to give up on the season yet. Even though people giving up on the chat. People giving up on Slim Shady, people giving up on me, man. People giving up on me, son. I feel sad. Maybe I need to y'all think I need to just stop doing videos, man. Y'all think what it is? I need to stop. I just need to give up. Tell Solo D to call me. The last 2 games, you said, Kurt, you just said it perfectly. The last 2 games are huge for those kids, man. We got to get a bowl game, man. We have to get a bowl game, man. We have to win one of these last 2. We have to get a bowl game, and we need to play for a bowl, man. And depending on where the bowl at, hell, I might even go. Just to support my seniors, man. You know, as negative as this season has been, man. We got to support our kids. What you want me to play? What you want me to play to get the chat hype, Ken? What you want? What you want? Give me a request, and I'll play it in the background. While we talking. Give me what you want to hear. What you want to hear, man? What you want to hear? I don't know what you want to hear, so you ain't say nothing. So I guess I'll try something. Now I don't know how this works. I'm hoping they don't kick me off. You want to hear Plies? What you want to hear? I got you. We'll play a little bit of Plies, man. I'm good with that. Let me see. I gotta go into the old school Plies before he got dunked off the stage, though. All right, we play the Plies in the background. We talking. Hold on, that might be a little. Here we go. Got me throw a little Plies on. Here we gonna DJ tonight. You want the U by Trick Daddy? I'm a DJ tonight. Uncle Luke. We do all Florida tonight, man. Tricked up. So that was y'all want me to DJ tonight, man? They want me to DJ tonight, man. You know what? I'm gonna get a fan. I'm gonna get a family what they want. I'm gonna give a little Trick Daddy. I'm gonna get Trick, man. All right, I gotta give her because that's Miami to the core. So I got to give Trick, man. Plus Plies like what's name anyway? Plies like UCF anyway. I mean South Florida. I like South Florida, so I'll go with a little Trick. Here we go. Oh. That what y'all want to hear? Or we sit back and see if we're gonna get beat tomorrow, or see how we gonna win. See, y'all see what I do, man. Y'all see what I do for the family, man. Now, so now we gotta figure out how to talk. We gotta figure out how to talk through this, man. So every day we lit, man. I told we don't try to be boring over here, man. It's a different channel, baby, because it's a different channel, man. We're a different channel. We do things differently. So, you know, let's see, whatever case, let the win. Now we need to win this game, man. We need this we need to we don't need to go into next week trying to get a bowl game, man. Tomorrow, Raymond, and please text me tomorrow because my barbershop is right by the UPS store. So please text me tomorrow, Raymond. Serious. I told you these 12-hour days kill me, so please text me tomorrow and it'll be out tomorrow. I'm going to try my best. More than likely, yes, I will make it to the pit game. More likely, I will make it to the pit game. A Ray Lewis speech is not going to help anything. Ray Lewis need to be talking to him. He need to speak to Pat Troy from Atlanta, man. He ain't from Atlanta. Pat Troy from Augusta. He sold Augusta out. He sold Augusta out, man. They don't even show no love in Augusta. You call right now. I'm always taking phone calls, man. I ain't took a phone call tonight. That's shocking. So I guess somebody being to get off early tonight. I might get off in like 10 minutes. But we represent these guys. I'm gonna turn the music off now. That didn't work. We didn't get the crowd hype. We didn't get the crowd hype, man. That didn't work. We tried. You tried, man. You tried, man. You gonna call plays next year, Slim Shady? I ain't say he wasn't a legend. I just said he sold out his own city. He sold out. Was it North Augusta? He sold his own city out, man. That's what I said. He ain't say he wasn't a legend. But I don't know if he's a legend. How many songs did he make? How many songs did Pastor Troy really make? A legend means you have to do something. He didn't do nothing real big. He made 2 songs. Glenn, what is that you trying to show on YouTube? What is that you trying to share? I don't know what you're trying to share, so you know I can't show that. They gotta pay me. They gotta pay me for you sharing this stuff on my channel. I'm struggling. I'm a struggling artist. I'm a struggling YouTube. I'm a struggling YouTube artist. Now, I would definitely show what's the name video, the hype video that he made, the music video that he made. They probably would. I'm not going to say UCF wouldn't beat Miami right now, especially with Rick calling plays. Oh, too funny. No, I don't. If I get another one, I take Kelly Bryant question. I'm gonna choke somebody. I don't want Kelly Bryant. I don't want the next show I'm put up. Please don't ask no Kelly Bryant questions. Well, if he blitz, as long as one thing I can say about Perry is if he blitz, Perry can read the defense good enough to get damn ball out of his hands because he's good at that. Miami 27, VT 20. I could take that. I could take that score. Cynthia. I don't want Les Miles. Les Miles can't coach. No, Kelly Bryant can't pass. Nowhere near as good as Nikoski. Nikoski can throw the ball. Y'all see the balls he be throwing, man? Do y'all see the balls he be throwing? Are y'all seriously kidding me? That dude got a laser. And accurate as shit. Y'all gonna put some respect on his name, man. Y'all be sleeping on Perry. I think everybody who comment on Perry never watched him in high school, and those are the satellite fans. See, we have bad home fans that don't go to games. Then we have bad satellite fans that don't know nothing about Miami football players. I guarantee you, most of the people who talking trash about Nikosi has never even been to Miami. I guarantee you that. Mark Rick definitely, he ain't fooled me though. He fooled everyone of y'all. That's why I'm smart and y'all dumb. That's Country Wayne. Now, we explained that to y'all yesterday. Hey, I told you that word I don't like. That word I won't like and I won't show, Ravel. I don't like that word. You got to say that fans are something different, but not that word. I do not like that word at all. Of course, he still got work to do. Of course, he's not there yet. When he goes to the NFL, he's going to have work to do and not be there yet. Did I say he was already the greatest quarterback to ever play football? Did you hear me say that? Every player on a football team still got work to do. But he's great. And I'm going to say that. Yo, who we got?
Hey, what up, Zo? This Catty Boy 1978.
What's good, Catty Boy? What's going on with your family?
Chilling, man. I just call, man, because people don't understand. Like, when I be coming in, bro, I'm coming in from what I done seen. People keep talking about Perry ain't good, bro. I went to Perry in high school. I'm from Florida. I live in Florida. I live in Polk County, Lakeland, Florida.
So do me a favor. Educate the satellite fans who listen to Rick, who already saying they've been fooled by Rick. Educate them on what this young man did in South Florida. Educate them the records he broke and how highly talented he was coming out of high school. How many schools wanted him? He's crazy, man.
All right, man. Yeah, man. He broke all Dante Culpepper high school records, man. He broke them all. I remember he came to where I live at. They played Lake Gibson High School. You remember Carol City beat Lake Gibson High School in the championship 2 years ago. Okay, that year, Lake Gibson High School had the best defense in the state that year in that class. And I went to the game just to see Perry. I was like, he's going to be a quarterback at you. And I'm like, man, let me watch this kid. But all night long, to make a long story short, all night long, they defensive line was killing Perry off of the line. But I watched him stand in that pocket all night and deliver that ball. On the run, all night, no matter what. He stood in there and delivered the ball. And people saying he can't make the throws, he ain't good. The man can make every throw. I seen him put.
You see it now. No, ain't nobody saying he can't make throws. People aren't saying number 3, 786 just said it. People ain't saying somebody say he can't read the defense. I hate when people make statements like that when they can read.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I tell people anybody, the next person that say Perry can't read the playbook or can't read the defense, I'm gonna tell you can't read, because if you could have read, if you knew how to read, you would have did your homework on Mark Rick before you was jumping all on his bandwagon. Because every one of y'all got smartphones and tablets and everything. So if you say Perry can't read, that means you can't read, because you did none of your work on Mark Rick before he came to Miami. So if Perry can't read, at least he's only 19 years old. You just an old dummy. Yeah, dummy. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't watch a lot of these kids, man. Like Cameron Davis.
Yeah, Cam is my dude. I thought Cam was better than what's the name?
Better than Lingard?
Yeah, I thought Cameron was better than. I just thought he was a more physical. You know who Cameron reminds me of? I'm the only person who say this, but he reminds me of a young what's my boy from Seattle? Marshawn. That's what Cameron. He reminds me of Marshawn Lynch, man. I'm just how physical he is.
Yeah, how physical he run. Yeah, I watched him in high school, man. He came up and played the Lakeland Dreadnoughts. It's one of the top teams in the state too. And man, I watched him run all over them, man.
And he played against tougher competition. He played against way tougher competition, man. I swear, if you look at his body type, his build, how he runs low to the ground, he just reminds me so much of Marshawn Lynch. And when I say that, people are like, Marshawn, that's what he reminds me of. I mean, he just reminds me of Marshawn. You don't tackle him on the first play down either. He don't go down on the first leg.
No, he don't go down. He got great vision, man. Kid hit the whole hard. If you watched him the other night, man, he was hitting that hole so fast. The defense ain't had a chance to react. He see the hole and he hit. Unlike Homer, like I always tell, me and my friends argue about it, but I tell them all the time, I say, man, Homer's a great backup. He's not a starter, man. He's just a great backup.
But you know,
Mark
Richt don't believe in that though. Mark Richt believe in if you're a great locker room guy, you remember that movie back in the days, what was her name? Goldie Hawn, Wildcats.
Wildcats, yeah.
You know Wildcats when they had they had the fictional ending and everything. But you remember the coach over there who had all assholes that would beat all the team? That's typically how it is, man. That's typically how it works, man. You win with dogs, man. You don't win with cats, man. All right. I tell you what, I tell people, I got 3 pit bulls. You bring 3 American bullies in my yard. You bring 3 of them mixed breed American bullies in my yard, and they won't make it out. I don't care how big they are. I don't care how big they are. They not getting out. Them American bullies that look all tough and bow-legged and all would put them in my backyard. They ain't coming out. I'm not promoting dogs. I'm just telling you, I breed game dogs. You need dogs, man, not poodles.
Right. And people be like, a lot of people say, oh, we ain't got enough talent. Man, if people understand, Miami got enough talent right now to win that championship
right. I can tell you what, like I told people.
Right now.
You know what I say? I tell people right now, I told people if we just switched coaching staffs next year, that's it. Kept the same players. Nobody graduated. Same exact players. And we switched our offense. We switched Mark Richt with Nick Saban. Alabama would lose 4 or 5 in a row.
Right.
And not be in no hunt, and Miami being in the national championship.
Right.
That's
all it is, but people don't understand that.
That's how much different it is.
Right. Yeah, so we got plenty of talent. I'll argue, as a whole, bro, we probably got the best wide receiver core in the nation. You look at everything we got. If you look at everything, we got height, we got speed, we got quickness. It don't matter. We can do, like, I'm still trying to figure out.
And 2 of the best tight ends, the number one rated tight end, I forgot what the other guy was rated, but he was highly rated too. 2 of the best tight ends.
Mallory was like number 7.
Yeah, number 7 tight end in the nation, number 1 tight end in the nation. Bro, Mark Richt used excuses because Mark Richt's a Mitch.
Right. He is exploiting their talent, man. Like, I've been saying this all year long. Mike Hartley should be 3 yards out, 5 yards out, in that option route. Because he's so quick, bro. Ain't nobody gonna keep up with him off the line. That man, he can get 3 to 5 yards every time he touches the ball. Like how New England used like Edelman and what's back in the day.
Oh, you talking about
they use Mike Hartley.
Bro, I'm just tell you like this here. People don't want to hear it because the guy's dead. You know what I'm saying? He's a murderer. Yeah, I don't give a shit about none of that. All that's over with. He dead. Listen here, man. This is how great Belichick was, man. All right, they had no receivers on that team. Them jokers had Gronk and Hernandez. All right. If Aaron Hernandez would have never got in trouble, New England would have won 5 straight Super Bowls. You could not control them 2 physical freaks of tight ends that they had. And he used them. The greatest receiver they had, they went 16-0. They lost on 2 Bowls to the Giants. And they had Randy Moss. So, you know what? You watch how Bill Belichick changed his scheme from year to year, from game to game.
Game to game. You gotta adjust, man. Well, it's like we don't even adjust, bro. I be watching it like.
You know why?
Same as that, man.
Did you hear what Mr. Dubois Thomas Brown said? We won with this in the past. Who have you beat? Who have you beaten? Thomas Brown.
Nobody.
Since you've been coaching at Georgia, you got fired. You got fired along with Rick, and Rick brought you with him.
Right.
And his son didn't even get fired. This would be his son's first time getting fired. And I really wanted to talk Virginia Tech, but it's kind of hard to talk Virginia Tech when everybody's so. We know that we need to win this game. We need to get to a bowl game because we go to a bowl game. I'm probably going bowling. I'm more likely going to go to the bowl game. We got 2 shots.
I think they'll win the last 2.
Got 2 shots.
If he let Perry, my thing is to open up playbook and let Perry play.
What playbook?
Well, yeah, well, I'm just saying.
Just for a playbook. Man, he got 5 plays. No, he can't open up a playbook. He got to go sandlot. He just got to go out there and say, go in the shotgun and do what you do. Just run routes. Perry, make him a play. Now all he's doing, he's drawing the dirt. Hey, he's drawing dirt. Be like, hey man, you go over here, you go over there. I'm gonna fake the handoff. I'm gonna roll out and I'm gonna throw the ball if you open. If not, I'm gonna tuck it and run, and everybody just look downfield so I can see if somebody open.
Yeah,
that'd be a better playbook than what we use right now. We need Sandlot playbook.
Yeah, man, it's pathetic.
I ain't going to Tacoma, Liberty City, boy. I ain't going to Tacoma unless you driving and you bringing some of that and you bringing some of that eggnog your wife made. Then we can go to the Tacoma Bowl. Hey, Liberty City, boy. I don't know what his wife. Listen, you guys know a brother like to have a little adult beverage every now and then. I had 2 shots of some type of eggnog that Liberty City boy wife made at the game last week. 2, just 2 now. Little cups, about this big. Boy, I don't know what she put in that. But man, shoot. Boy, I was right. 2 shots. That's 2 shots. All it took was 2 shots. If I would have brought some of that home, it would have been over with, man. See, a bowl game would be in Florida. That'd be great if the bowl game was in Florida.
Yeah.
Because I definitely go to that. I'm going to the Gator game. I don't know if I'm going to the game in the game. I'm definitely tailgating. But I may go to the game. I might. It depends on the fan. To the Florida Gator game?
Yeah.
You know I get my season tickets, but yeah, I'm probably going to go to the Gator game.
Oh, yeah, we got everybody going to that. I'm right down there. I'm 20 minutes away from them right now. I'm beat up.
You see that? I want to hang up on you. I'm 5 hours away from that. 6 hours away from you. I'm 20 minutes away from that. I'm 20 minutes away.
Hey, man, remember last week you were talking about going to Georgia Tech game?
Yeah.
I had told my wife, I said, man, he don't know me, but I said, man, if I was off, man, I done shot the soccer line and picked up Zoe. And hell, we could always have a game together. That wouldn't make me know. I'm a truck driver, bro, so the drive ain't nothing to me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone. You made that 20-minute comment. I'm 9 hours away from Miami.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm 3.5 from Miami.
Sorry, man. That'd be a drive for me.
Season tickets this year too.
Yeah, gotta get them, man. I tell people that's why I talk shit, cause I got season tickets. So I'm gonna talk shit. So what?
Yeah.
People don't like me. I don't care. Well, you know I do care. I have feelings too. You got feelings, man. But I don't give a shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know, I tell people. And people, like I told people, man, y'all want me to travel to more games. Y'all want me to travel to some of the home games where y'all at. Donate to the channel. Help a brother out, man. I keep, bro, how many live shows I do a week? 4, 3, 4, 5 a week?
3, 4, 5, yeah.
I said this on Facebook today. Right? I said there are shows when I have 300-400 people in the chat, right? If I had shows where I had that many people in the chat, 1 show a week, and everybody donated $1, that would cover me for 5 shows a week.
Right.
No problem doing 2-hour, 5 shows a week. They're serious. It's hard. I'm telling people, man, this shit be hard, man. It's hard trying to. At the end of this year, I have the whole setup. I have everything I need damn near right now. I need a few more things, but I have everything that I need right now to where next year I'm going to try my best. We're going to set up the Google Hangouts to where we can do the Google Hangouts in the corner. When people call, we're going to be calling Google Hangouts, and it's going to be lit next year. People are going to be able to show their face on camera. I got almost everything I need now. But at the end of the day, I do need support because it's not just about this channel neither. You can add 786 games. We got a 707 camp coming up. We got a 707 football camp coming up in March or April in the Pork and Bean Project. In a project. We're not doing it in Paradise Camp. Or we going to the hood and we're going to do it for the kids there. For the kids and the families there. We want to barbecue. We want to have a good time and get out of there before it get dark.
Yeah, you lying.
Get out of there before it gets dark. Get out of there before it gets dark, man. But nah, serious. We want to do something. We want to. 786 is like that's like my right hand right now. I mean, not my right hand. That's my twin. Fuck right hand. That's like, you know what I'm saying. And we trying to plan stuff to do for the family, man. And I can't find sponsors. I can't find sponsors. So since I can't find sponsors, I leave it up to the family. Tell me, you got 70 people in the chat. If 70 people that donate $1, that's $70 that's going towards. That's going. We gotta feed these kids. We do this camp. We gotta have Gatorade. We gotta have all that stuff, man. And we want this gonna be our first one. We're gonna do one the first year because I know we can't afford to do two. And we're not charging the kids like everybody else charging the kids these kids. We're not gonna charge the kids. We're gonna get some footballs and we're gonna get out there and get some referees and we're gonna do some 7-on-7. You know?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Good idea. That.
And I also got my mentorship now what I'm doing for kids, let kids know that you don't have to go to college. There's welding, plumbing, electrical. So I'm doing stuff like that with young men and women as well. And that's where the attitude personified come in at. You never give up on life, man. No matter how many bumps and bruises. I've been through a lot of depression. I tell people, especially black men, for real. I know we get off topic a little bit. I tell people, man, you got insurance, go see a psychologist, man. Go see, bro. You can't be too brave. I know I have anxiety issues. I never knew what it was until I went to a psychiatrist and I sat down with them for a month before they diagnosed me with what I got. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm so big on this month because this month is mental health month. Yeah. And people are so afraid to speak on issues like that. But it's more issues like that in the black community than it is anywhere. Because of you know what I'm saying, what we've been through. People think that PTSD is just a military thing. No, PTSD is if you see any type of crime and action in your neighborhood that could traumatize you for the rest of your life, you need to get help for that. Right. I was in gangs my whole life. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't realize, you know what I'm saying, like where I was at mentally. I thought me being angry all the time was, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm not angry. I just be pissed off, but it was totally different. It was like, you know what I'm saying? For real, me being this is my channel, so I'm gonna say what I want to say. It was them type of times, man, where Joker look at me funny. I'm slap shit out of him. I don't care if I win or lose. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was all mental stuff that I didn't know anything about until I went to see somebody for it. So I really support Mental Health Month because I'm a part of that. You know what I'm saying? I tell people now, I ain't afraid to tell you, I'm on medication now for it to control my anger and I'm dead serious. So, and it helps me. So, cause I have anxiety bad. So, really, man, and I want to get into doing stuff like that too, letting kids know, man, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to feel like there's something wrong with you because there's something wrong with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Something wrong with everybody. Gotta take care of yourself. Man. And like I say, put it away. I'd rather die fat, lazy, with a heart attack than die in the best shape of my life, but don't have my mind, lose my mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you with you on that.
Telling you, and I've been there. I've never thought about suicide, but I've thought about not wanting to be here. If you can understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So you got little kids in elementary school talking about killing themselves now. I know we all football. I apologize for that, but just speaking from the heart. You know what I'm saying? And
that's all good in life, man.
People need to understand that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So those are all the things I'm trying to do with this channel and stuff like that. So, but besides that, man, you know, we got to win tomorrow. We have to win tomorrow, man.
Yeah, we need to. I think they will. Like I said, if he just let Perry do his thing, I think they'll win tomorrow.
Yeah, we got to win tomorrow because if we don't, it's going to be it puts the pressure really on. Is the pit game next week or the week after? It's next week.
It's next week.
I won't be there. I won't be there Thanksgiving week. I won't be there Thanksgiving week.
Yeah, Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll win, man.
Yeah, we have to.
My little cousin, we gonna beat them. We gonna beat Pitt. My little cousin, D-tackle, Keyshawn Camp, number 10 for Pittsburgh. I told him, I said, we gonna whoop y'all, man.
What position he play?
He play D-tackle.
I hope he goes to the pros and, you know what I'm saying, and come over here and donate to the channel. I need him to be the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah.
I need him to be. Matter of fact, we can host his party here. We can host at the house. Man. But nah, for real, man. Hey, this is a game we gotta win. Man. We are the most dominant. We are a dominant team that just aren't. We're not being coached on the offense side of the ball to be dominant, and that's the problem.
Right. I sure don't mind Coley back at offensive coordinator right now.
I'll take Coley back in a minute. I appreciate that, Calvin. Thanks, man. I'll take Coley back in a minute, man. I'll take Coley back right now. Matter of fact, they can fire Mark Rick. Promote Manny Diaz, and hire James Coley, and have Manny Diaz promote. See, people got to be smart too. I'm explaining something. People keep saying spend money on coaching, right? Do people not know that the most successful businesses in the world don't spend a lot of money on their employees? The most successful businesses in the world, exactly. Yeah. Amazon, Walmart, McDonald's. Let me explain that to you, man. If you, especially in college football, you spend money on 3 coaches in college football: offense coordinator, defense coordinator, and head coach. All right. Assistants, you get grad assistants. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if the offense, defense coordinator can coach and the head coach, you ain't even really and the head coach can coach, then they're gonna control what goes on. You can't pay everybody. You can't be competitive and pay everybody.
Right.
So you go get this superstar. Yo, Glenn, what are you trying to show? Glenn, what are you trying to show? I have no idea what you're trying to show. That's why I'm not allowing it through, because I don't know what you're trying to show. You're showing a YouTube video. I have no idea what it is, so I can't just promote that. I don't know what it is. He gotta charge me. He gotta pay me. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm dead ass. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna show you this here, Glenn. We've been on the chat right now for 58 minutes, right? And this is not me being disrespectful to whoever you're trying to show at all. Serious Glenn, because you know you're my boy. We've been on the chat for 58 minutes. Slim Shady again donated again. Kurt again donated again. And Gary again donated again. Same 3 people. We've got 67 people in the chat. And I don't see Glenn on here as a donor. No disrespect.
I'm donating when I get off.
Oh no, I'm just saying I see people trying to show videos. I have no idea what that is. I can't just show a video of somebody I don't know. I don't know what that video. That could be a porn video. Y'all get me all kind of type of trouble. I don't know what y'all trying to show. At least let me know what it is before you show it. And I might let it through. Depends on if it's about Chris Tucker or somebody like that. I'm letting it through for real. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't show every video.
Right. Well, so, man, I do call you to chop it up right quick.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, the number we call it, that's your personal number?
That's my personal number. Bro, I get phone calls 2 o'clock in the morning. I get phone calls at work, text messages. I have to answer. That's what I be telling people. I get people call me offline. I'm sitting on the couch. I get phone calls. And, bro, I just be like, and it don't bother me. It bothers me when I'm at work sometimes. I'm like, I do have a job. I just do YouTube channel. I have a real job. But, bro, like I said, you got 60 people in the chat. 60 people to donate that $60. That helps a lot. But I can't. If I keep harping on it, I'm begging. But
People worry about what people talking about.
But people call all the time. They call the chat. They talk in all the time. Tomorrow the chat will be lit, even more lit if we lose. Last week I had 500 people on at one time. At 76, we had 500 people on at one time last Saturday night.
Yeah,
and we did a 3-hour chat. And I think I got $30 in donations for 3 hours. I feel like I worked at McDonald's.
Yeah, dollar, man. Like you said, everybody gave a dollar. It was all good.
Goodness gracious.
Well,
I don't know what, like I said, I don't have that running thing, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to do it that way. I don't want to have it that way keep repeating itself. And then every time somebody donates, it does that bell thing, and I don't like that.
Right.
I don't like that. I really don't. I don't want it to be interrupted every time. You know what I'm saying? But I tell people say, you better know I do need it because I want to continue to grow. You ask 786, I'm going to have 786 Kane's call. Matter of fact, I'm going to call him. And I'm going to let y'all know what we got planned and shit for these kids. And you know, bro, I tell you what, my daughter tell you, I ended up feeding the whole ROTC team last year like 3 times, right? And there's 30 kids on her ROTC team. You know how much, and this is not feeding them like going to like Chick-fil-A. No, this is going to Walmart buying lunch meat and cheese and bread and snacks and stuff. Each time with 30 kids, I was spending like $350.
Yeah, you're
spending.
I know, cause my daughter on a step team with 30 people on there.
And I was and I was the only parent doing it. And I enjoyed doing it because I was making sure I love to see the smile on the kid's face. I love to see the smile on the kid's face. Even though I was crying. I was going to cry in the car. I cried in the car, but I love to see the smiles on the kid's face, man.
Yeah.
Because,
because
I mean, they needed it. And that's the same thing. I'm gonna call 786, let people know we got planned next year. You know what I'm saying, about doing these camps for these underprivileged kids. And it's not even camps about getting the best players out there. This camp's about getting the players from there. Even if they can't go to Miami, if they go to Bethune-Cookman, if they can go to FAU, if they can go to Florida A&M to get a better life. It's about, you know what I'm saying, getting some film crew out there, college football vids be out there doing his thing, filming. And these would be kids some of these kids may have never been really seen. Canesville got 40-something thousand subscribers. You know, we share these videos to help these kids out, man. And like I said, I'm also doing things to get kids in the welding and plumbing, electrical, stuff like that. We got stuff planned for these kids, man. So, you know, it is what it is. People can, I tell people I'm keep doing this regardless, whether I get $1 donation or nothing, because it's gonna grow. I really feel like God put me in a position for a reason, and it's gonna grow. Real talk. We're gonna do some things over here, man. And believe it or not, I know you're ready to go. I kept you on.
No, you good.
Believe it or not, I keep telling people higher up have seen these videos and they hear y'all. They hear y'all and they see y'all.
Right.
I'm telling you, I know this for a fact. I know for a fact President Julio Frank don't watch one of these videos. I know for a fact Mark Rick and his son don't watch a couple of these videos. I know that's not an opinion, that's a fact. I know. Because I've heard it from people. So people do notice y'all. People do see y'all. So we can be as vanilla as we want to be. We can be the ass-kissing group, or we can be the group that holds responsible, that holds them responsible. And I don't want to hear that, oh, you cheering for them now when they win it. Because it's because of the real fans why they made changes.
Right.
Because if it's up to the fake fans who put up with all the bullshit and the mediocrity, then they would stay mediocre. Hear what Manny Diaz said. Hear what Manny Diaz said. Manny Diaz flat out said they have a right to complain. They're supposed to complain when we're not doing what we're supposed to do.
Right.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I'm not used to that. All this mediocrity.
Exactly. So that's what I tell people, man. I'm not with it. But I don't disrespect Rick. I don't disrespect him. I don't call him out his name and stuff. I just know how I disrespect him by telling the truth.
Right. Truth is set you free, man.
Truth,
that's it.
But people don't want to. But people don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah, you're right about that. A lot of people don't.
People want to hear lies. People want to hear lies. And I'm not giving you lies. I just put the Cash App back in there again. So somebody asked me to put it in there, so I just put it in there again. I'm gonna have a better way to donate, but right now just Cash App or PayPal. All I have is Cash App, PayPal. If people want to put PayPal in, I'll put PayPal in. But I appreciate you, my brother, man. And we'll meet up in Orlando next year. God willing.
Yeah, man. I'll probably text you my number. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you want to chop it up, whatever. It's whatever.
Lock me in, man. Whenever you want to chop it up.
Yeah, I got it. I've been you locked in.
I'm saying,
text me.
Text me. I'm saying, text me all the info and everything.
All right.
I appreciate you, my brother. Love, man.
Hey, one love, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
I appreciate you saying. I know. As much as people think I bitch and play, I think my problem is I love too hard, and I hate being disappointed. It hurts me being disappointed. I love this university too hard, and I love the fan base too hard. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell you a lie just to make you feel better. I'm not gonna tell you a lie to get donations. I'm not gonna say, yeah, wait it all out, kumbaya. This and that, this and that. Nah, and I'm not gonna give you a sob story to get donated. I'm gonna tell you what I need donations for, and that I feel like you should donate because, to be honest with you, who does it better than me? Who does it different than me? Who gives the fans more than we give them over here? Nobody. Nobody who can do it like me. Nobody who can treat it like me. Well, all the people who don't know who Keith Sweat is. Nobody, baby. Nobody. Nobody. I ain't playing no more music, man. I ain't playing no more music. We about to get off in a second anyway. I got to work in the morning. 786 ain't answering. I want him to explain the camps we're doing tomorrow, but I guess he's not going to answer. He was on for a second, and then he got off. So he might be coaching because he's a coach too. So he might be coaching. Or it is Friday. It might be the game. He might be the game.
4-3.
Yeah, he might be the game. He might be the game tonight. I believe Perry will pull it out. Man. It might have been him. Just text me just now. No, that wasn't him. I appreciate you, Charles. Appreciate you, Ariel. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. For real. Anthony, thanks, man. Slim Shady Canes, Kurt, Gary, Anthony, Ariel, and Charles. Man, I appreciate you. I really appreciate that, man. Thanks. Serious. I mean, that's all I mean, I told you at football game. You good, sir. You good, bro. I just wanted you to talk about the football camp we got going that you setting up for us down in the Pork and Beans. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Man. We'll talk. And it's gonna be filmed. You guys are gonna see it. You guys are gonna see it. You guys are gonna see what we're doing. All right, I'm gonna put the number in one more time. See if anybody want to talk. If anybody wants to talk, man, If you got the number, go ahead and call in real quick. Like Slim Shady, I ain't heard from you. I ain't heard from you today, Slim. I know you got something to say. I'm gonna wait for Slim to call. I know Slim got something to say tonight. The floor is yours for a few seconds, Slim. I won't even argue with you. You know you got to get a call in. This be the first time I did a live show that you in the chat that you ain't called in, and that don't sound right. That ain't right. If you don't call, I'm calling you. There you go. You don't feel right now talking to my brother tonight. What's going on, man?
Honestly, I really didn't even have a whole lot to say because at this point, I just want to see him pull out the W.
I know, but your insight, people think me and you be arguing like we don't like each other. So.
They do. I mean, some of it, honestly, what I've said, you've never really disagreed with. You just focus more on Mark Rick, and ain't shit gonna be done about him. So I just look at everything else.
I mean, that's what people got to realize, man. I mean, you know what it is? It's taking kind of two different paths, but getting in the same direction.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people think that, you know what I'm saying? Man, Zoe don't like, nah, man, shit, I don't. Y'all got to realize I love the debate. I'm going to tell you, I wasn't the smartest kid in school. I was a badass kid. But you know what I was on? I was on my debate team. Serious. I love the debate.
And I can vouch for that because me and this man have had some heated discussions off the line.
Yeah, it's fun. It's enjoyable. It's challenging. Cool. It's challenging your mind. If you deal with somebody who agree with you all the time, then you'll never. I'll tell you what. I'm putting it out there, Slim. Slim a Republican. I'm a Democrat. Put it that way.
Kinda. I mean, don't get me wrong. I call stupid.
I know, but I mean, I'm just saying, you know. But that's my boy, and we have conversations. That's the only way you grow. The only way you can grow, whether you agree or disagree. If you don't listen, you can't grow.
That's why YouTube is filled with videos of stupid college kids because they're all sitting there saying the same thing to each other.
Mm-hmm. So what do you instead of expecting anything from this year, what do you expect going into next year? What do you expect to happen going into next year? Going into the off season and going into next year. Well, not expect. What would you like to forget? What you expect? What would you like to see happen?
Well, I mean, what would I like to see happen? I like to see them make playoffs every year, but
I mean, like coaching standpoint and growth and development things. Like, what would you like to see happen, son?
Well, I'll go over the same coaching staff changes. Cyril's gone. Rehire Arquijo.
I'm with you, 100%.
Thomas Brown gone. Rehire. Oh God, I can't think of his name now. I told you before. I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, Thomas Brown gonna be gone. Bring in Hartley. I'll leave him as tight ends coach, but you got to bring in somebody else for special teams.
Yeah.
Got to. Or at the very least, I'm not even gonna say that yet. Let's see how this new punter does. Because outside of that, coverage ain't been bad outside of one or two plays.
Yeah, it's been a kicking. It's been a kicking game that's been horrible.
Yeah, and they got two freshmen, so you expect freshmen to screw up.
Yeah.
And honestly, the freshman kicker's been good. The punter's been what's ass.
Yeah, punter's been bad. For that lineage,
that punter that looks like a tight end.
For that lineage he came from who his daddy was, his daddy must not have played with him much in the backyard.
But you know what? That's everybody, every big name player you can think of. When their kids got into college, how many of them done good?
But usually two things you can depend on if they were great is their son being at least a very, very, very good quarterback or a very, very good punter. Now, receiver and like Michael Jordan's sons, we couldn't, like Ray Lewis, his son can't live up to his expectations. Now I wouldn't expect nobody to be the greatest kicker of all time. What was his name? From New England. What was the kicker from New England? Janikowski. No, not Janikowski.
Yeah, it was no. I know you're talking about, but I might even debate that because I'm not sure Martin Gramatica missed very many.
Yeah,
they call him Automatica Gramatica for a reason.
Yeah, but it's not when he missed them. It's this dude never missed a pressure one. He won 2 or 3 Super Bowls off that damn foot, including one in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
And they weren't chip shots. It wasn't like he was winning chip shots with them field goals, and including the tuck gate, the one he kicked in the snow against that's what started it all.
Well, no, what started it all was 0-1 against the Rams.
No, I'm talking
that Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I'm saying, but he had to kick the field goal when they cheated the Raiders. That was their first Super Bowl when they cheated the Raiders and they had to kick that field goal in the snow in New England and they won the game. Yeah, that was the first. What's his name? Adam Vinatieri. Yeah, Vinatieri is the greatest kicker.
Yeah.
He's the greatest kicker of all time. He's the most clutch kicker I've ever seen. He's the one that fuck kicker. He one of the most clutch players I've ever seen in my life. Bro, how do you not miss? Did he ever miss any game-winning field goals? Any? I mean, that mattered.
I think he might have missed. He might have missed some in a regular field.
Yeah.
But he was probably the best clutch kicker there ever was.
Yeah, I mean that mattered. He ever missed anything that mattered? He come on the field, it's like a 75-yard field kick. Oh shit, they don't win.
if it's to win a Super Bowl or win a playoff game, you wrap it up.
He winning it. I don't remember. He won 2 or 3 for New England and one for Indianapolis. I ain't never seen that like it. He was that guy.
Another coaching change I would make, and some people ain't gonna like this because some people like Ron Dugan. He's not bad, but I would still rather see Lamar Thomas there.
I would love to see Lamar Thomas back. I got a picture of me and Lamar.
Thomas gonna give them boys that attitude.
I got a picture of me and Lamar on my wall, man. I think I do. Yeah, I got a picture of me and Lamar on my wall, man. I'm a boy.
In a second. And I mean, a couple people have disagreed with me, but if they're going to make Manny the head coach, Randy Shannon's my defensive coordinator in a heartbeat.
I would take him, but he's not coming back. He wouldn't come back.
He'd come back before, though.
I don't think he'd come back this time, though. But the one coach I think will come back. I think if Art was ever given, I think if they would sit down and talk with Art, I think if they would sit down and talk with Art, I think he would come. I love Art Kehoe.
And the running back coach I was thinking of was Don Solinger.
Oh yeah, Don Solinger would be great. You know, I love.
Solinger was the running back coach that recruited Clinton Portis to come to Miami.
You know what I love about Coach Kehoe? You know what I love about Coach Kehoe, man? And I've only met him about 20 times, but he's a father figure, man. He's a tough guy. He's a tough guy with so much love, man.
Every Canes fan should live up to be because that man has made the Canes his wife.
Yep. He's I'm about drunk now. The personification of Kane. He's a Kane. I think it might be one other coach that got all 5, but I know for a fact he has all 5. He was there for all 5.
I don't know if there's another one that's got all 5. The only one that I know of that's close is Solinger, and he's got 2 or 3.
Okay.
Solinger was there under Jimmy Johnson back in the day, and then he come back. Butch Davis got him come back. I
would love to get Randy Shannon back. I don't know if he would come. I don't know if he's hurt that much. I don't know how much he's hurt by what happened to him. Cause I felt like he was given the kind of a raw deal. You know.
I think it may change. I think he might, for the simple fact, Donald Shalala ain't there.
Yeah.
And I think that's where his problems come from, along with everybody else's.
Yeah. But a lot of the former players and coaches' problem right now is with Rick, though. A lot of them do not like his dictatorship.
You got something to do, though. I mean, Michael Irvin's still saying give the man a chance. He's spitting out the same thing he did with Golden.
That's Michael being Michael.
It is.
But if you go up and down the board, man, they want. You got former Kane saying he wasn't a Kane to begin with. He was just there. Yeah, I mean, bro, you got some upset people with him right now. He has a dictatorship going on right now that people aren't happy with.
Well, you also have to figure in the day when he was there, there wasn't the attitude in Miami.
Oh man, my bad, Slim Shady. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull your accident. My bad.
What up?
That was my bad. I hung up on your accident, Slim. My bad. I apologize.
No, you're good. No, I'm saying part of the problem may be he was not there when they had the attitude that they developed in the mid '80s.
But there was still a lot of attitude there, and he was the wholesome one.
There was some, but I mean that the class that really started it was the '83 class. Or should I say the '82 class would have been his senior year.
Well, you know what the problem is then? He shouldn't talk about it then, because he talks about bringing that back.
His senior year is when your Melvin Brattons come in, your Alonzo Highsmith come in.
Do y'all see how much history that Slim Shady? Y'all see why I argue with him, but then I give him stuff like this right here? I'll argue with him, but then I'll give him stuff like this right here because he knows the history of Miami. So you can't not respect that. If you don't respect that, then you don't respect the game. He knows more in his pinky finger about the University of Miami than most of us know about in our whole body about the University of Miami. That's why I have so much respect for Slim. Because he say stuff, a lot of stuff that I don't even. He say stuff that sometimes I'll be like, for real, that happened? Who was there? For real? Serious?
That's like, how about when I told you in the chat how they actually got the name Hurricanes?
I didn't know that.
Went and looked it up after that.
I didn't know that. I did not know that, not one bit. Remind people of that.
Warriors. Before when they opened the Orange Bowl in '32, before they opened it, they were the Miami Warriors. They were not the Hurricanes. The reason they got the name Hurricanes was the first game, if I'm not mistaken, it was against Georgia, was delayed because of a hurricane. After that season, they changed the name to the Hurricanes.
Y'all see that? That's education. Hey, you need to text me that info so I can go ahead and go look that up and share it to the family. There's stuff like that I appreciate.
Because that got brought up when we were talking about whether the Orange Bowl was a Dolphins stadium or not. The Dolphins wasn't created until '66. The Orange Bowl was open in '32.
Yep, and I lost that argument. I lost that argument. I said I lost it, and what I said, my bad. Hey, ain't no sense.
Like you said, we got two different paths against the same place.
Yep. And it's always respect. Even when we get mad, I'm like, all right, so I'm done talking. He's like, I ain't done. And he hang up, I hang up, and we'll talk later.
I always ended with a yes, sir.
But you know why you do that? Because you don't want to get into an argument and get to the point where you can't speak to each other anymore.
Ain't no need for that. We're all looking for the same thing.
But you know that happens.
It does. It does. Just like when Logan got hot, I ended up talking to him that night, calmed him down a little bit.
He was pissed off at me. I told Logan, me and Logan, Daddy almost got into it. Did you see that?
Oh, for real?
You didn't see that live? That was live.
Well, I'm not always able to catch them. Like the last one, I watched the show, like part of it afterwards while I was riding down the road.
Logan called me and apologized for his daddy because his daddy had nerve to tell me. His daddy said, if you don't support Rick, you're not a real Kane fan. You better miss me with that phone. Who the fuck you talking to? Who you talking to, bro? I went in.
And some people take what I say as supporting Rick. It's not so much
you support the Canes.
Whoever the coach is, I want to see him do good.
And me too, but I want to see Rick do good. I just knew he wasn't capable of doing it.
Well, I thought my thoughts of him coming in, he learn from his mistakes at Georgia. Watching guys, maybe it would take him getting fired for him to see what he did wrong.
I knew it wasn't gonna happen because he's a stubborn guy, and I knew that from watching him at Georgia. He's just a stubborn guy.
Call me Billy Clinton, live in a town called Hope.
No, that's not what it was. You didn't. You probably didn't pay a lot of attention to Georgia the way I do because it's right here.
Man, I'm in the heart of SEC country, man. I hear about all SEC.
I'm in Columbia, South Carolina, bro. I'm in the heart of SEC country. What I'm saying is, they play South Carolina every year, and that's one of South Carolina rival games. And I sit there and watch that, man. It was like, wow. Hey, I'm gonna plug something. I'm gonna give a plug to what's the name of that show on ID Discovery? The Perfect Murder. They did the Sean Taylor story last night on The Perfect Murder on ID Discovery. You guys can pull it up on YouTube. I think like $1.99 to watch it. They did The Perfect Murder on ID Discovery on Sean Taylor last night. So if anybody wants to watch that, you know how they do like the reenact, like Snap and everything. They did the reenactment of the Sean Taylor. It's an hour long. If anybody wants to go watch that, go watch it. It's an hour long. It was on Identification Discovery's ID channel. On DirecTV, I think it's like channel 251, somewhere around there. But you guys go check that out, man. I didn't know they were doing it, man, and it brought tears in my eyes, man.
Let me tell you something. My best friend is an Alabama fan, diehard. That man watched A Football Life, Sean Taylor, the NFL film. That man got so much respect for Sean Taylor after watching that.
Yeah,
I've almost halfway turned him into a Miami fan because of that.
Let's not forget about Brian Patter.
Brian Patter, that's another one.
Jerome Brown, my favorite of all. All right, I have a bunch of favorites of all time. All right, but I have three that just are my favorites, and it's not even Sean Taylor, not even in that group, and it bugs me out because he's not. But it's Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, and Jerome Brown. All right, and the reason for that, if you know, they're all defense too. The reason for that is Sean Taylor was a great, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, it could have been the greatest safety, one of the great defensive back to ever play the game. But with Ray Lewis, Sean Taylor, and Jerome Brown, I kind of mimic. I don't say mimic. That's who I am. What I mean by the way they talk, the way they. Just who they are as people. I feel like that's who I am. You know, Sean Taylor was a great football player, one of the greatest to ever play the game. So I can't relate to anything with him because his lifestyle. He was humble. He wasn't a screamer or yeller. He just was an assassin on the field and the nicest guy off the field. But you didn't see him do a lot of talking in Brashville and everything, or just going in like that. Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and Jerome Brown didn't give a shit about what he said. That's how I feel.
I'll agree with two of them for the simple fact that they're Ray Lewis and Ed Reed are the personification of a Miami underdog. Ray Lewis was a walked onto that campus with one pair of pants.
Well, I feel you on that.
Walked onto that football team.
And
Ed Reed was told his whole life he was too small to play.
Oh yeah. But see, with Jerome Brown, he knew he could play. I'm a welder. I know I could weld, right? I talk shit every day at work. Who better than me? Who better than me at what? That's what Jerome Brown, well, he knew it was good. He let you know about it. I have no problem with that. So all three of them.
I don't have a problem with that either.
All three of those guys, just the way they talked and the way they did things is who I kind of model myself behind when I say that I'm a Cane. Those are the three guys that I model myself behind. Those three right there.
Now, somebody I will bring up too, who plays to me right now, that plays above his position, above what he should, is Trajan Bandy.
Trajan Bandy is a beast, but the best defensive back, you already know, Jaquan.
think Manny's going to get better. And here's something a lot of people don't know about Manny.
No, Manny's going to get
Sean
good.
Taylor's nephew.
Manny's going to get good. But I don't
the
see.
inspiration he's got. That's Taylor's nephew, bro.
Well, I agree with you. That might be too much on. What I'm saying right now, man. Jaquan is a man.
Yes.
He is a man. And if you notice the picture on the YouTube channel, who's in that picture?
Yeah.
Jaquan and my two daughters. And you know what bugged me out about it? I remember him his freshman year. I think that was his sophomore year right there. I remember him his freshman year, and I walked up to him. He was sitting on the sideline, and he was just sitting on the sideline, sitting in tents. And I talked to him for like 5 minutes. And I told him who I was. He was like, man, I appreciate you talking to me. He was like, I'm just aggravated. This is spring game, so I'm just aggravated because, you know what I'm saying, I didn't get that play today. I said, man, you going to be all right, man. You going to be good. I really didn't know who he was. I said, you going to be all right. I said, and the next year, after he did that great freshman, the next year, he came and found me. He came and found me. He said, man, I appreciate you. He said, them your daughters? He said, yeah. He said, man, take a picture. And we talked for like an hour. And I just looked at how intense he was and how he wants to be. He wants to be great. He wants to be great. And I love to see those kids that want to be great.
I think he's going to go to the first round all day.
Oh, if he don't go in the first round, somebody losing out.
Yeah.
If you don't go in the first round.
Now, see, that's going to be – Miami Herald did a story on this, too. That's going to be a big question next year. They have got to keep those juniors there for that defense to still be really good next year. Otherwise, they're going to lose all three linebackers. They're going to lose Jonathan Garvin.
See, I disagree.
Keep those boys there for their senior year.
I disagree with the Miami Herald. You know why I disagree with the Miami Herald? Because they always bums anyway. They're bums. They don't know what the hell they're talking about.
I don't agree with everything they said, but that was one.
You know why I don't agree with them?
Entire starting linebacker core, that's going to hurt you. That's
we lost them our entire defensive line. Everybody thought our defensive line was going to be our weakest point this year. What happened? I trust in Manny. I trust in his development. I trust in the way he develops these players. I really do. I really believe that we have 3, 4, and 5 stars on that defense, and he develops them in practice. He develops those guys. And if those other guys leave, there are going to be guys that step up, and they're going to do this damn thing like Alabama does. I have no fear. If we lost all 11 starters, I feel like we'll still be a top 10 defense next year just because the way Manny prepares those guys, the way Manny develops those guys, he gets those guys ready. Now, to be honest with you, if we had all 11 players come back next year and we lost Manny, that would scare the shit out of me. That's what it scared me. Because Manny's a man, and he develops those kids. You can tell those kids will run through a brick wall for him. You can tell.
Well,
the team quit on Rick.
I want to see what this linebacker core can be as a bunch of seniors, too, because I think they can rival.
You don't get that.
Triangle from 20 years ago.
You don't get that, though. You don't get that from no college team. If you have guys that can go between the first and third round, they're gone. Why would I risk $30 million? Why would I risk that?
I think that's why they've got to use guys like Kendrick Norton and R.J. McIntosh that thought they were going to go in the early rounds and didn't.
Hey, they're still getting money, though. What do you go to?
They are.
What do you go to college for?
You go to college to make your money.
So,
whether it be that degree or whether it be playing sports.
Exactly. So, if I can go to college and make $20 million, if I can just sign one deal for $20 million, right? I'd have made more money than I probably would ever make going to college.
And you're right, but it's only your first rounders that are getting that $20 million deal.
No,
your fifth rounders aren't.
Yeah, your fifth rounders aren't. Your fifth rounders, but ain't too many fifth rounders coming out of Miami. Not too many.
That's where Kendrick Norton and R.J. McIntosh ended up going around.
All right, and then now you know they about to get paid, right, because they balling.
Well, I mean, I knew they were going to do good regardless, but
and they knew they were going to do good. Sometimes you got to bet on yourself. Because they could also got hurt. And you know the good thing about Miami, even if you go and you don't make it, you get to go back and finish school. So why not? You still get to go back and graduate.
Can I tell you something that a lot of people don't realize? What they're doing with Malik Young right now and what they're doing with Ahmad Richards right now, let them finish. A lot of schools don't let them do that.
Miami does. Miami does. You know why Miami does? Because Miami's a class school with more money than most of these schools. That's why people say Miami don't got money. Man, you don't know what the hell you talking about. Miami ain't got enough money to pay.
Money, they just don't like to spend money.
No, they'll spend it. Down in Chalet doesn't like to spend it. Julio Frank don't give a damn.
Tad Foot didn't like to spend money before.
Yeah, you're right.
Football program.
Yeah, but Julio Frank, that's why I'm glad we got Julio in there. Julio and Pablo, they be talking. Him and Pablo Escobar and Scarface, they be hollering at each other. You seen that letter? Did you see that letter Julio sent to the NCAA when they was
I heard about it.
Go back and go pull that letter up. Go pull that letter up, because you know they were still talking about sanctions when he got hired. And Julio wrote a letter to the NCAA basically telling them, kiss my ass. Y'all ain't giving us nothing else. We done suffered enough. Try me if you want to. Try me, you sons of bitches, and I will show you. I ain't giving you shit. He basically said that in the letter. I'm dead serious. They read the letter.
Sometimes you gotta realize who you can play with and who you can't.
Julio was like, man, you crazy as hell, man. Julio barely speak English. If anybody heard Julio Frank speak, you know he's straight from Mexico. He's straight from Mexico. He was assistant president or something like that at Michigan. And when they hired all this to the press, I'm like, damn, boy, he got a thick Mexican accent. He got a thick Spanish accent. Very thick. And he wrote that letter, and I was like, that's my guy. He basically told the NCAA, kiss my ass, try me. You want to go to court, play with me. That's what he told him. And they left him. You ain't heard a word from him since. Nothing. You haven't heard a peep by the NCAA say one bad thing about Miami since Julio Frank been in office.
Well, in all fairness, too, they need to get a little distracted by Ole Miss.
They ain't get distracted by Ole Miss. I want to say they ain't get distracted by Ole Miss because they still ain't did shit to Ole Miss. If Miami players would have did with Ole, you think about it. We got a guy that a little skinny ass punk that come on TV and say he paid Miami players, all these players. You know the most amount of money had to get paid back was like $100 that Corey had to pay back. That was about the most money he had to pay back. Seriously, he had the highest tab. All right, you got this guy come on, and we on national news. When we made Dateline NBC. You don't hear shit about Ole Miss. All you heard was Hugh Freeze got fired, and that's it. They got text messages. It was nowhere near the Miami.
Like 3 Ole Miss graduates, so I heard a lot of it.
But it was nowhere near as big as the Miami story. It was nowhere near as big as the Miami story.
It wasn't all over ESPN, and damn, I think the Miami story made Fox News.
Yeah, it made everything. It made everybody. But Hugh Freeze texts back and forth about paying your boy mama rent. And then what's the boy's name? The twins, that's whatever the boy's name. And Kanducci, I can't pronounce his name. Got paperwork of them paying him and his. Bro, you mean to tell me that didn't make the news, but Miami Ponzi scheme guy makes the news? Hugh Freeze, they got a text message.
Runs his mouth.
Huh? Yeah,
convicted felon runs his mouth.
Nothing happens, but Ole Miss, and this is another thing. With me being a black man, my child would not play for Ole Miss. Wouldn't do it. We can agree to disagree on it, but my child not playing for under a Confederate flag. It's not happening. Sorry. Not happening. I'll send them anywhere else. It's a principle for me. It's a principle for me.
Ole Miss gets a lot of folks from in-state.
I don't give a shit where they get them from. I send my child to Mississippi State. Not send them to Ole Miss. The Ole Miss Rebels. I'm not doing that. I don't like that at all. I feel I don't like it at all. I'm not saying you bury history, but what I'm saying is my child is not playing. There's a place for it. And a football field full of young black men playing under a Ole Miss Rebel is not.
Well, they changed that. It's a damn Black Bear or something you did now.
Well, they need to. That's like, I love what Kurt Hershey said when they came to South Carolina and that guy flew that Confederate flag at that game. He said, I will not come back here. He was in the stadium. He said, I will not come back here if I see that again. I will not come back until they get rid of that. Till they not allow them in the stadium. Because if it's not offensive to you, it's offensive to somebody else. Period.
Well,
it's a football game.
When it comes to offensive, that's subjective, and I look at it on just all offensive general like this.
I look at it like I'm a black man, and I don't want to see.
I don't want where you're coming from. I do.
I don't want to see.
Look at it like this. If it offends me, I'd say don't look at it.
Yeah, but it's different when you were brought up in this country as slaves. It's totally different. It's totally different.
Like I said, I get where you're coming from.
And that's why it'd be like flying a swastika in front of Jews. That's how I look at it.
And see, that's hard too, because you're gonna tell a Tibetan monk that he can't wear a swastika. I mean, that's where it comes from.
Well, you can't. I ain't gonna say you can't wear it, but you're not flying it in front of a bunch of Jewish people.
I mean, to them, it was like a charm worn on a necklace.
I understand what you're saying, but
it was a good luck charm.
Okay. Well, they got the right. They got.
And see, that's where I see the problem, because okay, it's offensive to them, but it's part of their religion.
Okay. The Confederate flag wasn't part of a religion.
Well, I totally agree with you.
So, and it was used to hold me down as a person. We are Americans. We are American. Fly the stars and stripes. All right. Fly the stars and stripes.
There's American.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, Ariel. Screw politics, but politics is a part of everything. It is. It's a part of everything. But if you can't talk, it's actually not, because if you can't talk about it, then it's hidden. Then it gets hidden, and it gets hidden, and then when it finally comes out, a whole bunch of hate come out. Over the past 2 years, it's been so much hate come out through the NFL and all that stuff because it was hidden. It was hidden. If you a racist, whether you black, white, purple, green, I want to know you're a racist. I want to know. I want you hiding it. Let me know who you are.
Yeah, I think that's people's problem right there. They think that they're just going to do away with racist people on this planet. That ain't never going to happen.
It's never going to happen.
They're going to have stupid people no matter what.
So, I mean, my thing is, my opinion is, Steve Spurrier said they got mad at Steve Spurrier here because he said, you know why we can't get out-of-state recruits? You know why we can't get out-of-state recruits? It's because that flag is still flying. They took that flag down. They got all kind of NCAA stuff coming in here now. South Carolina making all kind of money because the boycott is off. One of the most racist states I've ever been to is the state of Florida, not South Florida, North Florida. Just being honest with you. We have to end it. You know, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna end it on this note because, like I said, it's a family over here. People get mad, hang up, whatever. You know. What's the most segregated day of the week? What's the most segregated day of the week or the month of the year? Sunday. We can all watch football together. We can work together, but we can't go to church together. You know what I'm saying? Until we get to that point where the good outweighs the bad, whether or not you agree with something or not, you understand what's right and wrong in life, and we're going to always have problems. There's going to always be discussions. I'm not here to kiss ass and say, when somebody get upset with me talking about something like this, to let it go. Now, these are things that need to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why the NFL is doing so bad right now. That's why the NFL ratings are so bad right now. Because you have people who was against the kneeling, you have people who were for the kneeling. And a lot of people who were for the kneeling wouldn't watch. And a lot of people a lot of people was against the kneeling wouldn't watch. A lot of people who was for the kneeling like me won't watch now. You understand what I'm saying? Because they twisted from a justice thing to a racial thing, and it was never racial. It's never about race. It was about police brutality. Never about race. And it was never about military. It was about police brutality. And we changed it to something else. And for my president, which I can't stand, to call football players' moms bitches was the most disrespectful thing I could have ever heard a president say. When he called their mothers bitches. When he called their mothers bitches, that was the most disrespectful thing a president can say. And that's exactly what he called all those football players' mothers. He called them bitches. Those are the words that came out of his mouth. That was disrespectful. It was unbelievable to come from the president of the free world. Because they kneeled. Not rioted. Didn't tear anything up. And you know what bugged me out? Nobody had to kneel before 9/11. The military paid the NFL billions of dollars to make the players come out for the national anthem after 9/11. Before 9/11, the football players wasn't even on the field. And I go to a lot of football games, and they barely stand. The fans barely stand up for the national anthem. That's fact. It's not opinion, it's fact. So when he called those players' mothers bitches, he said, I will fire all those sons of bitches. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. And for anybody to agree with that, anybody, hey, I guess it's okay for a black man to run. Like old girl said about LeBron, just dribble the ball. With him dribbling the ball, your ass ain't got no job no more. And him just dribbling, he's a billionaire. So he'll just dribble that ball. Stupid ass. Hate goes a long way, man. That's why I had no problem with Sarah Palin. I had no problem with I ain't had no problem with none of the Bushes. I had no problem with the Reagans. I didn't have no racial problem with none of them. Because I thought it was all politics. It was all politics to me. But I definitely got one with Donald Trump. It is what it is. I'm going to leave it on that note, though. Sorry to end the show on politics, but sometimes y'all know we go different places, man. But we have to be. You always get into these conversations. Because we do. Because it needs to be talked about. It needs to be talked about in real life. But to be honest with you, man, I mean, football, it shouldn't just be football. It shouldn't just be football or basketball that brings us together. That's what brings us together. But it should be other stuff that keeps us together. Remember that statement by Bear? You remember that statement by Bear Bryant when USC came down to Alabama and played against Alabama? They said Bear Bryant has always wanted some black players, but it was hard to convince the board of trustees to get one. And then they did like a jet sweep or something, like on the 10-yard line, and guy ran like a 90-yard touchdown. He looked over to one of the coaches and said, I got to get me one of those. Look at Miami before Howard Schnellenberger. Exactly. I mean, listen, man, we as a people, we can't just sports supposed to bring us together, but life has to keep us together. Period. And like you said, you gotta learn just because two people disagree, it ain't the end of the world. It ain't worth fighting each other over. Exactly. And I think that's something that's gotten lost these days too. People ready to damn near kill each other just because they disagree over some politics. Do y'all know? Do y'all know why they started kneeling? Do anybody even know why they started kneeling? You see how they got lost? They weren't kneeling. They weren't kneeling at the time. They were sitting. And an Army Special Forces guy who knew Colin Kaepernick came to him and said, instead of sitting, that's showing disrespect to the soldiers. He said, what we do is we kneel out of respect for the fallen soldiers. So I'll support you if you kneel. I won't kneel with you, but I'll support you if you kneel. And if you look at it, Colin Kaepernick was kneeling, and he had his hand on Colin Kaepernick's shoulder as he was kneeling. That's when the kneeling came.
Now, let me throw this in, too. The flip side of that, when that one Steelers defensive lineman come out and all those NFL players want to talk shit about him, that's just as wrong because that's what that man wanted to do.
So I understand what you're saying, but what about when Tebow decided to kneel against Obama when they passed the Abortions Act law? No one said nothing about that. He kneeled against the president.
Said nothing about Colin.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying he kneeled against Obama. He kneeled against the act. He kneeled against the flag. He actually turned his back to the flag and kneeled. But there was nothing made about that. Those are that be the point that I be trying to make sometimes when I talk about things like that. The media controls a lot, but how was he able to kneel? Why was he able to kneel? Because it's Tim Tebow. You said it right. He was a white Christian. That's exactly why he was able to kneel.
The way I look at it, if you're gonna say it about one person, you say it about them all.
Exactly.
And that includes him.
And it wasn't said. It was never said. Still ain't been brought up. But I remember it. He kneeled for like 2 months. Kneeled every game during the national anthem because he was mad at Obama. That's all I'm saying. Until stuff like that don't happen, we're gonna have. But I can see it getting better. I can see it getting better, man. I see the tone of the country changing a little bit.
It's nowhere near as turbulent as it was.
Nah.
Because even the way I think, which is, kind of Republican, kind of independent, like I said, people need to learn to call balls and strikes on anybody and everybody.
Yeah. That's not going to happen, though. That's not going to happen. You know why? Because I'm not going to call balls and strikes against you, because even if I disagree with you sometime, I'm not going to let it be known like that. Because I don't disagree with you on everything, and you're a friend of mine. So I'm going to let certain things slide, even if people be like, I have people in the chat sometimes, I was hanging up on him. I'm not hanging up on him, even though I might disagree with him. I'm not hanging up because he has a right to his opinion. Plus, if it was somebody else, I might hang up on him. But Slim Shady does a lot for this channel. There's a lot. So I have a little bit of favoritism towards him. Sorry. It's facts. It's what it is.
I do what I can.
So I got favoritism towards you. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to lie about it. So, but let me get my ass about this chat, man. I've been on way longer. I've been on 2 hours. I want to only do an hour. Hey, man. Appreciate you, Slim. I'm hanging up with you, man. This is last call, man. Hey, love you, my brother, man. I appreciate you, dog. All right. That's it for me, man. And you know what, man? That was an enlightful conversation, man, to have, man. Sometimes I like to do stuff like that, and a lot of people hate that. A lot of people hate it when I do stuff like that. But I actually had 50 people stay on. People did not hang up. I appreciate it. For everybody who stayed on for that conversation, man, I love you guys for real. Because those are things. Even though this is a Miami Hurricane football channel, I get off cue sometimes. Man. And sometimes I just want to talk about what I want to talk about. And you guys stayed there with me. And I'm pretty sure it was at least 20 of you guys that probably like, man, Lonzo, if you don't shut the fuck up, man, let's talk about football. But y'all stayed there, y'all listen, man, and I really appreciate you guys for that. Real talk, man. I really do. Because you could have hung up and it could have just been me and him on, man. So real talk, man, I love you guys for that. And we it's not something we're gonna be doing all the time, but I guess it was on my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because the only way we're gonna grow as a country and as a nation is if we talk about these things. We'll never grow. We don't have to understand each other, but we have to at least respect each other. And that is the only way we're gonna grow as a country, as people, and as no matter what your religion is, whether you're a Christian or whether you're a Christian or you're a Muslim or you're Jehovah's Witness, no matter what your beliefs are, we have to believe in loving each other. Period, point blank. That's what the belief has to be. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. People didn't understand the reason, and that's why the media changed the reason, and that's what happened. But I love you guys, man, and I'm out, man. Thank you so much for this. You know what? This is probably one of the most enlightening chats I've had because I'm actually hanging up basically in tears right now. Y'all don't see it, but for y'all guys who stayed on and listened to that, man, and to actually hear me out, man, and hear Slim Shady out, man, and because me and Slim talk about something all the time. For y'all guys actually hear us out, man, and listen to that, even though you probably didn't want to, man. Seriously, man, I love you guys, man. And that's something you can talk to somebody else about one day. All right, man. I love you guys, man. We out, man.